with it. This is a masterboard. If you don't know what it is, it's just, you put like, kind of like a collage. You can do it however you want. You can put pictures, you can put stickers, you can put stamps, you can put anything that you want on it. I usually just do it like this. And then after I cut it and stuff, that's when I decorate it the most. That way I know like exactly where the things are going to be. But you can decorate it and then cut it up. That's what a lot of people do. And I made mine just neutral so I can use it for anything. Today, I'm going to be using it to make these little pockets. Hold on. These little pockets, and they're hidden paper clips. So, they're little pouch paper clips. That's what we're going to be doing. So, alright. I don't want them to be too big. I think I'm going to cut, this is 9 by 9.5. So I'll probably cut it in the middle, I think. And then in the middle this way. And that's how I'll do this time. So let's see here. I'm going to put it, hold on. I'm going to put it like this. I guess I could put it right here for this one. And mark it 4.5. Let's see. Alright. I have to mark it here on this side. And get this side straightened up a little bit. And mark it. Oh, wow. That's like perfect right there. Okay. There. And then I'll do, what was it? 9.5. Okay. So we'll do, I'm going to take it up a little. 4, we'll put, let's see. Oh, this way. Oh, no, it's not. That's why I was so confused. I was like, that's not the middle. Okay. So we're going to go right here. And then up here, we're going to do the same spot. Right there. All right. And then, where's the... Hold on. Here we go. I got this. And then I'm just gonna go put those like that. You can cut yours. I'm just gonna pull mine. That happened, but that's okay. We'll just deal with that, but that's okay. Alright. And then we're gonna put this back together so just so I can get this. And you don't have to do this in the middle. You don't have to even do it equal pieces, stuff like that. Like, you can literally just chop it up however you want, because you can make anything out of this. Like, no, hold on a minute. You can make tags and everything with this. So just writing cards, pretty much anything you can do with this. And if you want me to actually show you, like, to do one of these masterboards, then just leave a comment and we'll do that together on a different video. Alright, so here's this. So what you do is you just bring both sides around to the back. And these ones are going to be a little bit thinner because I cut it into 4 like that, but that's okay. So you want it to be like this, where it's not like the whole way over, you know? And then we're going to do this and part it, push it down. Wait, there. And you can use your bone folder to make the crease a little bit more crisp. All right, so when we're making this, what you do is you open it back up and you fold this down like that. And then I always just put a little bit of glue. Hold on, I'm trying to get that off. Okay, I always just put a little bit of glue so it's not flapping around. And then we do the other side the same way, like that. You could just cut it off, I guess, but I just do it this way so that way it's not like a bad edge where things are getting stuck all the time. Alright, so that's what it's going to look like. And then you just put it back the way you had it. So then it's like this. And you're going to need a piece of paper that is going to fit in here from this side to this side and down to about here. That way you can't see this back piece. And it covers the paper clip. So let me find a paper clip really quick. Right here. So I always put the small end in. See, you see that how that is? So you're going to want to open it and have a little piece of paper that comes right here. So, let's see. What am I going to use? I'm going to find something to use real quick. Alright, I found a piece of map. And this is like regular paper. It's not thick or anything. And you have to know, if you use something like this and you put it over top of this, you're going to see like the outline of the paper clip a little. So if you don't want that, you're going to want something a little thicker, but not too thick. You don't want it to be too thick. So I'm gonna put it, hold on a second, I'm gonna put it like that. And then I'm gonna take this side and try to close it up so that way it just makes the marks that I have to cut on. Like that. Okay? And then I'm gonna cut it down a little bit because I don't need it the whole way. Okay. Put that over there. Alright. Yeah, so it'll just be like that. So I'm gonna put, whoops. I'm gonna put ink. You don't have to do that if you don't like that look. I do it because I like that look, so it all is just personal preference, how you like it, and that's it. Alright. just put it down where it belongs. And you see, you can see like the thing. That's what I was talking about, how you can see that a little bit, but that doesn't really bother me too much, so for me it doesn't matter. You just make sure the whole thing is down, because you don't want it like coming up on the edges, and then when you're putting things in and out, it gets all stuck and stuff. So that thing, I wonder if I want to do it this way or that way, because that's going to be completely like not showing. I think I'm going to do mine this way. Alright, so then you find out which way you want to do it, and you put some here across the bottom, and then you put some here, but you have to watch because you don't want it to come up past there, so right past there I'll do it. And then you can put some right at that edge, but you gotta watch because you don't want it to ooze over. And there we go. Just like that. Oop, and I put some over too far. I forgot that that one was the small edge. But that's okay. I'll wipe it off like this. Alright. And you can clean up the edges if you don't like the torn look. You can cut that. I just tore mine because I like that look. So, you can do it however you like. But there's that. And then we can decorate it real nice. Let's see. Well, there's a flower there, so we can put a little, oh, if you hear that noise, that's my daughter over there using a marker, and it's making noise. But let me see here. I don't think I'm gonna use that. That's too big. I'm trying to find those little beaded looking things. But my daughter was in here playing with things, and now it's all mixed up, and I don't know where it went. Where did it go? I don't know where it went. So we're gonna have to use something else, I guess. Hold on a minute. Let me pull. Alright, I found it, and I just need to put a little dot there. Okay. And get my tweezers. Come on. There we go. Okay. So I'm going to leave that like that. And then, let's see if we can put some of this stuff on here. I'm going to put it here. And here. Hold on. Yeah, it doesn't really matter. Okay. And then let's try this side. And you can decorate this any way you want. There we go. There's that. And then I wanted to see if I could find like a word or something. Let's see. Or a butterfly that'll work with it. Let's see here. Because this has some yellow and orange like this flower. So we could put a butterfly over here. Let's do that. We can put that. If I can get it off. These are very hard. There we go. Alright. I think, let's see here. If we kind of put it like, off the page a little bit. There we go. And then you can just do that. There we go. There's that one. And when the other ones are done, I will show you what they look like. But I'll show you one more time how to do it. You just take it, find out how you want to do it. I have words. I like to have my words go on the right way. So I'm just going to keep it like that. But you can do yours any way that you want. Alright, there's that. And then this. There we go. This really needs it because it's kind of thick there where that flower is. Alright. And then you just do this. And you can push that down too. And this. Okay, and then I need something to go in the middle. I think I'm gonna use, what else on there? Looks like just that. So I'm gonna use a piece of music for that. Let's see. Oh my, London Bridges. Okay, let's see here. I just need one like this. Let me see here how much I have to cut off. So all I do usually is just put it like that. Fold it. And then fold it this way. Oh, that one. We can just do this actually. Alright, here we go. And then I just take that out, cut it. Oops, we're a little bit on the other side of that line. Alright. Glue. Oh, I didn't even put do this. I don't know if I'll be able to do that or not. Maybe a little bit anyway. Nope, not too good, but that's okay. And then we get, oops. This. And put the small one in. There we go. Alright. Excuse me. There we go. So we just do that. Make sure that it stays down, so that way it's not snagging when you do put something in it, because you don't want it to do that. So we're going to put that down. And there we go. Now all we have to do is this. Just put glue here, here, okay. Across the bottom. And that's it. Make sure you put it the right way, so that way and then this way. And then alright. A little bit came out. You can just like I said last time, you can straighten these edges up if you don't like it like that and everything like that, but you don't have to. I like mine a little messy and vintagey looking too, so I just leave it. Okay. And then for this one, I'm gonna just do this. And I think I'm gonna put, let's see, hold on. All right, I just put some string around this, and I'm making 2 knots. You just wrap it around a couple times and then tie it like that. You can leave it like that. You can make it into a bow. You can just cut them short. You can do it however you want. I think I'm just going to leave mine like this, at least for now. And I was going to put like a butterfly on it, but I'm not sure. Let's see. Or maybe a flower. Let's see. Oops. Let's turn it this way. Here's a flower. That one's yellow. Let's see here. Flower. I think it looks better up top like that. If you want to, yeah, I'm just going to do it this way, I think. I'm going to put a little bit of ink around. And a tad bit on here to like calm that down a tad. And then all you have to do is glue it. Alright, there we go. And then I'm gonna go like this, right up under there a little bit. There we go. I'm just gonna keep it simple. And there it is. And now we're gonna make things to put in it. Little tags. So alright, so I got done folding them, and I was decorating some of them. I got this one, I put this around, and then I made just a little tag. I didn't really decorate the tag or anything yet, but I did that so far. And then this one I just put that, and I did this one I think on camera already. And then this one so far I did this. I'm trying to figure out what else to do with it, but I was thinking with, which one was it? I think this one. I was just gonna put one of these on the top, but I need to, inside here, I'm just gonna use these coffee dyed cards. I'm gonna cut them. This one kind of stuck, but that's okay. All right. So you can decorate these where one side has something fancy on it, and then you write on the other side, or you can just leave it like this. I'm just gonna leave it like this so I can write on both sides. And I don't really measure it or anything, but I just go like this to see how big it needs to be to fit, which would be right here. And then I cut a little bit smaller than right there, that line. And then I put it in. This one needs to be opened a little bit. Sometimes at the bottom it comes like together, since you're gluing it. The glue like does that, but you just take something and shove it down there and usually it fixes it. We'll see. Well, that much is coming out, so let's see. So it's right around in here is where the problem is. Hold on, I'm trying to get it opened. There, that looks good. Let's see if that'll work. Oh, there we go. It did go down a little bit more. Okay. And then you just see, like, you can go like that. See how much you have to take off. and take it off. I'm going to go a little under that, like there. And then I do this on that side so it's not really white right there. And then, where's the, oh, here. Do the hole punch. And you don't have to do a hole punch. Like, with this one, I even cut the edges. But this one, I was gonna go like this and just put them together. But hold on, I don't know. Let's see. I was gonna use just that. Maybe I won't do that with this one. I'll save this one for over there because I want to keep that one squared, and I was just going to put one of those little flowers on that one. So all you do is you cut a piece off, turn it around, put it on this corner, and then cut the same so that way it's equal on both sides. That's all you got to do to get it equal. And then I'm just going to cut. See, I didn't even need a hole for this one, I guess, but because I'm just going to be putting this basically where the hole is, so I really shouldn't have done that, I think. Maybe I'll do this one for, let's see, I'll do this one for this one. And then I'll do another one for this one because I'm not going to make a hole so that way I can put that one. Alright, so since we already know that this is the right size, we will just use this to cut it to size so we don't have to okay, and then like this. And you can do the top any way you want. You can shape it any way you want. You don't even have to put these in there. You could just put a piece of paper in there if you want. So just do it however you like. So I'm just going to put a little dot there and then put this, and that's going to be the one that goes in here then. If you hear whispering or something, it's my daughter. She's over on the other side of the room doing some things. But see, there's how that one's going to be then. I wanted that to be down that way. Okay, there's that one, so there's those two. And then this one, since we already have it like that, I'm going to use some of this rickrack to put there. Let me find the edge. That way. Oh, there we go. We're going to use this. And this is a little white, so what I do is just use this. You could tea dye it or coffee dye it, but since I'm using it right now and I don't really have time to do that, I'm just gonna go like this. And it pretty much does the exact same thing. Makes it look tea dyed or coffee dyed, so there we go. I did do this one a little bit, but I might do it a tiny bit more. And then this, you can either tie or you can like pull it through and then just staple it. You can do it however you want. I think I'm just going to tie it and see. If I like it like that. Let's see. Just a little bit right there. And then maybe staple that. Because since it's all like uneven, I don't know, it just, you know, looks a little iffy. to me, but okay. So I'm gonna like cut it sideways a little bit and a little bit smaller. There we go. And then put it in. There we go. So there's that one. Excuse me. And then this one, I guess since we have these, we will do this. Go. And then make a hole in that one. I shouldn't have made a hole though. Oh yeah, I'm going to be putting them together anyway, so it doesn't matter. Okay. So, because I was thinking, should I put that? Why is that not fitting? Oh, because I didn't even cut the other one. Ah, that could be a good reason. I thought that it was already cut. Okay. And then I'm going to have to do that. Okay. Let's see here. I was going to put this there, but we will do something different. Maybe some, no, not that. Let's see. Let me look for something to put there quick. All right, I just got this yellow thing here to use for this. And there we go. This one I'm going to tie. Oh, well, we could do it this way. Wait a minute. You just take the two together and take the piece that is together and you go like that. And then after you make a hole, you put both of those in it. And oops, that one didn't do it. Okay, hold on a second. You put both inside. Hold on, we're gonna have to redo it because the other one didn't come through. It's really not that hard. It's just right now I messed up. Okay, here we go. You just take this, put it through there, and that's it. Just like that. So easy. All right. And then I'm going to cut, that one's already at an angle, so I'm going to just do that one at an angle there. And maybe like rough that up a little bit. I think that should be two actually, but let's see. Okay. Just so it doesn't look like all fresh and new and shiny, and then everything else doesn't, you know? And you might like that, so if you like that, just leave it like that. That's fine. You don't have to use the ink. I like the vintage look, so okay. So then this will be just a little thing like that, so it can be used like that. And then there's that. I wanted to find a butterfly. Oh, there's one. Wait. A butterfly for there. This one kind of has like a yellowish hue to it. Oh, there. Yeah, I think we're just going to use that. That's cute. All right, let's see. Let's do it right here like that. There we go. Just to decorate it a little bit. All right, so there's our little pouches. And these are just things that I was working on, but I'm going to make a video for that. So let me move this stuff out of the way. And I will show you Oh, right here on my papers that I have. This is the start of another book, and I'll show you how you use this. You can put it on a belly band. That way it's inside of your journal. It might stick out, or you can do it sideways like that. You can do it however you want like that, or you can do it just like this and have it out the top. You can have it coming out the side. But that's what's fun. Like, you can use these for anything. And then when you have these little like fringes and stuff coming out there, then say you just put this, let's see, we'll put it right here, right? And then you shut your book, then you'll have like little fringes and stuff coming out the top of your book, which I like. I really like that. So if you like that, then that you might like to put little fringes and stuff there, you know. But yeah, I hope that you liked it, and I hope that you try it. So here's the things that we did today.